Techland recently updated DL2 with update 1.24. In this update, they removed stamina consumption during parkour, leaving it only when using a paraglider, dash, and dart skills. In combat, of course. Stamina only consumed in prologue. A lot in the game is tied to limited stamina, but for some reason Techland added infinite stamina. The question is why? If this mechanic literally pushed you to explore laboratories for the sake of leveling up, then if you found them all in the first city, you basically had enough stamina for everything. And at the same time you left the rudiment in the sense of immunity, here's an example of how stamina amount matters in DL2. Why didn't you make this another option in the settings? Don't you have things that need fixing? And that's why you are messing with things that work fine as they are. Hello, all your blunt weapons need to be fixed because their impact is bad. And the X-ray effect is purely visual and has no gameplay value. I broke her leg, but she's getting up on it. Or here's a takedown where the character doesn't even open his mouth while his eyes are being popped out. And it's very strange because this first hit so hard and fine, started strong, finished weak. That was a good blow to the head. Maybe some kind of concussion.
I don't give a fuck!
Okay, let's go see some gameplay by devs at Gamescom.
Family-friendly side, but that's also a good thing because Aaron is having fun because he knows how to play the game. He spent hundreds of hours in it. Part of this world, like there are other character there. Come on, Aaron! Like the whole QA department is looking at you.
No. You do no.
It's a lot of pressure for life.
It's all part of the plan. It's dying light, you know.
But it was like a classic.
It's probably a boring answer, but yeah.
But for me, actually, it's a flamethrower, something new to Dying Light the Beast. So for some reason, like even though we are making zombie games, we didn't have a flamethrower before. So Dying Light the Beast, aside from the melee weapons and a big focus on firearms as well, introduces a number of new weapons. So flamethrower, grenade launcher, saw blade launcher, and a number of additional hidden stuff that you will have to find as you play the game. We are now living the time. We are now living the town, and actually that's an example of one of the open world activities. Like there are places like this spread all over the world with which you can interact. If you manage to survive, Aaron.
It just came out of nowhere.
Remember your fault
It's survival horror. I'm demonstrating exactly what we want, right?
Yeah, that's true. So, like military combos like this, if you manage to kill all of the infected here, or if you manage to outsmart them, because that's also an option. We really received a lot of love from us as developers in Dying Light the Beast.
Okay.
He's a bit too big for now, I think, this guy, right?
This one, yeah, like
looks,
let's not risk it. You already died once, so I don't. Aaron is having fun because he knows how to play the game. He spent hundreds of hours in it.
It looks
playing with
so
fire.
tough.
Like it's actually good to look behind you from time to time. They're basically better at parkour than you are, so they can really
We've seen
grab
that
you.
for sure. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so you have to try and outrun them for now until we've built up our beast
Until he
ability.
dies, I think.
I don't fancy my odds very much. Yeah.
Oh.
But we'll try.
So what you can see at the top of the screen, the red bar
Yeah.
shows you the intensity of the chase. So we are basically in the middle of how intense it can be.
What happens when it gets full level?
You're gone basically. Like it's time to restart the game. Yes.
Yeah, they're still on to me.
Oh, great. What other abilities can we see from Kyle's kind of beast mode abilities as
So
well?
actually the beast mode will be very helpful right now because when you are in the beast mode, you can run faster, you can jump higher. That's actually a very good way of escaping those volatiles.
Dun,
So
dun,
they're
dun.
laughing at you again, right?
No!